Oh, we're in a mouth-watering place this morning, Cam and Layla. We're starting to notice there's a bit of a bite in the air as we edge closer and closer towards winter. And one of my favourite things to do as we start to get into the winter months and things start to get a little bit cooler is to come inside, get on the apron and into the kitchen to start to do a little bit of baking. And that's what we're going to be doing with these young guns this morning at Brasserie Bread in Sydney as it continues to rain outdoors this morning. Let's take a look at the weather and then I'm going to tell you what's on our menu this morning. Starting off in Cairns, you do have more rain on the way today. Well, Brasserie Bread is an artisan bakery, which basically means you bake with your head, your heart and your hands, and that's what we're going to be inspiring these young master chefs to do this morning. We're going to be cooking with love. And what's on our menu, kids? You've got your aprons and you're ready to go. We're going to be cooking cinnamon little buns, maybe with a bit of fruit in them, and also some pizzas for breakfast. I can imagine things are going to get quite messy here this morning, Cam.
Oh, how good would that smell, the cinnamon
Literally
buns.
salivating.
Oh, my mouth is watering like already.
All right, we'll catch you soon, Emma. Now, Em, and you having fun down there with the kids, Emma?
Yeah. Oh, always having fun with the kids, Layla and Cam. I know that kids cooking has become a bit of a phenomenon over the last couple of years, and I know a lot of parents would love to get the kids in the kitchen and help them prepare a meal, but the problem often is the mess that they create. But we've eliminated that here this morning at Brasserie Bread. They run Saturday morning cooking classes, and today the kids get to cook and someone else cleans up for them. We've already made pizzas and we're moving on to our dessert course. We'll show you what we're making after we take a look at the flyer and get your best local forecast. Well, look what we're creating this morning. Cinnamon fruit buns. I've got Lily and Bailey here to my sides. Now, firstly, we got the dough, then we put the butter, then the cinnamon, then the sugar, and then Bailey's getting his hands involved at the moment and putting in some currants and some raisins. Do you want to put them in? I'll do it for you. Next half hour, we're putting them in the oven and then we're hopefully going to gobble them all up. This is a great program. In the next half hour, I'm going to tell you how you can bring the kids along and get them cooking in style without the mess. How good's that?
Absolutely delicious. You know what? That's more my speed at this time of morning than a fish taco.
That's true. I'd rather have a cinnamon roll at the moment.
Yeah, me too. Now, today's
Freedman. Morning, Em.
Good morning, Layla and Cam. Well, what better way to spend a Saturday when it's raining outside than to sit on the couch, watch the racing and tuck into some of these delectable delights. These are what the kids have created this morning at Brasserie Bread. These are their cinnamon fruit buns. Yummy. They're about to go in the oven. Also a few pizzas with some basil and some olives. I even made myself an Australian pizza complete with Tasmania and displaced capital cities. Hope your town is more on the map today as we put these into the oven for 15 minutes to bake and take a look at your weather around this beautiful country. How good is freshly baked bread, especially from the Brasserie Bread Group this morning? This is one of their specialties, the quinoa and soy bread. They use tons of flour every single day to bake over 8,000 loaves. And take a look at this as Matt opens that. Oh, Layla, we're going to send some of this back to the studio. Maybe some Vegemite or some goat's cheese would be nice. Can I have some?
Sure, you can.
How's the snatch out of his hand?
That's so good. That's so good.
And our $10,000 phone call right after your weekend weather with Emma Freedman. Emma, are you tucking into that nice food?
Oh, are your mouths watering back in the studio? Because they should be. Kids have done a fantastic job this morning creating their pizzas, and take a look at these ones. These are the cinnamon and fruit buns that we have made. If you think it looks good, you should smell it. Absolutely sensational. All at Brasserie Bread. If you want to come and take part in one of their classes, I'll tell you how you can do that after we take a look at the weather for the final time this morning in beautiful Darwin. Guys, this has been a morning to remember. Have absolutely loved my time at Brasserie Bread. They run free Saturday morning classes for the kids and also school holiday programs which are coming up throughout April. So you can go onto their website, which is brasserieBread.com.au, and check out all the information. They also run some adults classes as well. How to cook gluten-free things, sourdough, sweet and savoury. They've got it all. If you've got time today, call by here and pick up some bread. And Cam, you're in luck because I'm heading to the track today with a goodie bag courtesy of Brasserie Bread. So we can feast ourselves on all of that.
Emma, can I put in a little special order? Because I love the sour raspberry bread they do there. Sounds kind of bizarre.
The sour cherry?
Sour cherries, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
We
Grab
can get that
one of those.
done for you.
Yep,
Yep.
all right.
I'm going to tuck into this in the meantime.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emma. Today's